So we will now have the tree planting session supported by EcoMatcher. So all of you here today will be receiving your own tree from EcoMatcher in the Rethink forest that has been planted in the Philippines. So do check your inbox with the registered email that you used to register for this event. If you don't find it, do check your junk folder as well. Without further ado, let us welcome Bas Fransen, the CEO and founder of EcoMatcher, to host this final session.
Thank you very much. And Chris, thank you for putting me as the last speaker tonight. I do appreciate that. I will take 10 minutes of your time. We are all aware that we are facing a climate crisis. There are ways, though, to cope with the climate crisis, and that is massive tree planting. The problem with massive tree planting today is that there is not sufficient transparency. That does also prevent a lot of companies to participate in massive tree planting. So that's where EcoMatcher comes to the table. So we provide transparency to tree planting. We encourage companies to plant trees and integrate tree planting in their businesses. So what do? We are planting trees with partners around the world, and I will give you some examples in a minute. We know through technology everything of every tree we plant: the location, the species, the farmer, the date of planting, the carbon sequestration data, etc. All that data we collect in a cloud-based platform which we offer to clients, which they can use to integrate tree planting in their businesses. And I give you some examples of how we do that. Every tree, like your tree tonight, you can virtually visit using technology. So this, for example, is a forest of 1,000 trees which was planted in Uganda. Every dot, every pin you see, we have the data of that particular tree. We work in the past year and a half with a number of customers, and I'm happy to say that this list is growing every day. So what do customers do with our platform? Customers use this for example, using trees as a meaningful gift. Instead of that, plastic pen or USB stick we really don't need, now they can gift trees they plant on behalf of the customer. We have clients, market research companies, using trees as rewards for respondents participating in market research programs. And actually those research companies, they tell us that more people are participating in the surveys because of the rewards they can get, like a tree. We work with companies using trees for loyalty programs, for retail stores, for airlines. We work with companies on engaging employees, and certainly today where everybody works from home, maybe not everybody feels very connected. And getting a tree out of the company forest and having you the ability to travel to your own tree, look at your tree, but also know where you are in the company forest, creates a sense of belonging and a sense of engagement. Last but not least, as we know from every tree, everything, we can use trees for carbon offsetting. So today, we are working with 8 tree planting partners in Indonesia, the Philippines, Uganda, Guatemala, Thailand, Peru, Nepal, and India. We are in November adding 2 more in Jordan as well in Ecuador. The objective of our company is to plant with 25 partners by the end of next year, because our objective is to plant 1 billion trees. Every tree planting partner is vetted by us. They need to be, for example, in sustainable forestry, they need to have a track record, and preferably, not always possible, links with universities. So how does it work? Just in a nutshell, we are a technology company, so we have developed technology which we give in the hand of the foundations across the world. So let's say a farmer in Peru or the foundation in Peru plants trees. Every tree they plant is being captured with Tricorder. All the data from Tricorder is uploaded to a cloud-based platform where people, companies, can monitor the trees, buy the trees, view the trees, and even integrate this platform with their platform using APIs. Every tree, as I mentioned, can be tracked. Can be tracked on a web-based platform, but also can be tracked on an app. This is our app we launched last week. You can download from the App Store. This gives you a bunch of features. You can travel to your tree. You can make a selfie with your tree and your farmer. You can chat with your chatbot Power Tree. You can send a message to the farmer. You can see how the trees relate to your carbon footprint of flying, driving, etc. And we even have an eco-blog where articles are being published on a regular basis. And for this matter, actually, we're teaming up with earth.org, who are having a booth here in the event as well. So, last but not least, we're announcing today that in the month of November, we're going to launch Tree Chain, which is a blockchain initiative. Every tree which we have planted, every tree which we will plant, will be on the blockchain, and this is in partnership with EOS.io. This is a blockchain company out of Hong Kong. So I mentioned earlier that we have planted recently, actually a few months ago when this event was about to take place, we planted a forest for Rethink in the Philippines. So today, everybody, and tomorrow the new participants as well, all will get a tree from the company Forest. You will have an email, if everything goes right, in your inbox right now, in your email, and you can check that tree, travel to the tree, and do other cool stuff. So thank you very much. I know it's late. Please note that in November I'm publishing a book on the climate crisis. I will make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to get a download, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Baz, and everyone in participating in the tree planting session that has contributed to making Rethink 2020 carbon neutral. This is the end of the first day of Rethink 2020. I hope you all have gained insight and inspiration on sustainable strategies and solutions that you can take back to your teams. Remember your pledge from Chris at the start of today? If you're only joining us today, do check out the kiosks outside in the foyer for the number of points and maybe rewards that you've gained. We hope to see you next year in June for Rethink 2021. Tomorrow, we will continue with more expertise, action, and inspiration. Thank you for joining us today, and see you tomorrow.